Yes, I know it's very convenient for me to make a video like this right after the devs made a huge content update. But yeah, in this video it's going to be thoughts that I've had on my mind for a while, and that's gotten a lot stronger after the whole hate raid on Krunker that's been the last 2 weeks. So in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about why I don't think the game is dead, and I'm also going to be responding to some YouTubers that pretty much put up videos about why the game is dead and shit like that. So let's start to talk about why I don't think Krunker is dead. So first of all, I feel like a big part why people think the game is dead is because of the mindset people have while playing this game. I think that many people just want new stuff all the time and want the game to constantly have new maps and shit. Season 5 dropped and people were happy for a week, and then everybody just started complaining, saying the game was dead again. The amount of stuff we got in Season 5 is a really decent content update, and people could at least play the game for a month without starting to complain. Of course, I can see some things that are wrong with the game or that needs to be improved, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But first I'm gonna talk about content sides. So I feel like a lot of CC says that there's no ideas and that you need to pull stuff out of your butt to make a video of, and I don't really agree. I feel like there's a lot of things to make videos about in this game, and I'm going to take Sorbel as an example because he says that every single video is just a quad feed and a nuke with a different title, and that is not Krunker's fault. It's not Krunker that makes you have to make your videos that way. If you want to do different challenges and different stuff like that, you can do that. Krunker is not stopping you. It's your choice to make Krunker content that is that way and not anybody else's. I mean, take Kashi for example. If you look at his videos, he has a lot of different challenges. I think his latest videos was a split or steal show, which is really interesting to watch, and it's really original. It's not something we've seen in Krunker before. Or if anybody remembers Mr. Orange from 7 months ago, he put up manhunts in Krunker, which was also really interesting, and those videos did decently well, and they do a lot better than just a video with a nuke in it. So I think we should take that into consideration, that if you really put time and effort in your videos, you can still get a decent amount of views. By the way, if you want to discuss these things with me more one-on-one, then I'm live on Twitch right now on twitch.tv/Mr. Starfall. I need to go live in 40 minutes as I'm recording this, so I'm gonna have to edit this really fast, but yeah, I think I should manage. So I spoke to Cappuccino about ideas and content being dry. Cappuccino told me that he has pages of original ideas that he can just make videos about. And I'm going to quote Cappuccino on what he said. He said that people fail to understand that Season 5 is filled with ranked content. All of these pub players complaining and stuff because they're shit to play competitively. I understand that ranked is not how we envision it to be, but it's not that hard to play it consistently and get better. And I really agree, and I think not only in ranked, but in a lot of different aspects of the game, you can make interesting videos. But yeah, now I'm going to get into some things that I think can improve Krunker, and the first thing is just servers. I think I could just move on to the next point from that, but yeah, servers are really bad. People like me with 10 ping and 400 FPS are getting really bad lag, and at least for me, it's more important that I can play the game and it runs smoothly than having a new map in the game, for example. So if there's something I think devs should invest into the game, it's better servers. And to the second point, I actually saw Kashi post a tweet about this, and yeah, I couldn't agree more. He pretty much said that instead of putting up these huge updates in the middle of the season, it would be better to have more spaced out things. For example, instead of dropping all of these stuff like they did yesterday, they should probably have so say they dropped the Oasis rework 2 weeks after Season 5 been out, and then they dropped the 2 new game modes 2 weeks after that, and then they drop another new map 2 weeks after those 2 game modes, and then they just add small things every 2 weeks or something. That would make the player base a lot more stable, and it wouldn't be these like huge dips where every like CC is leaving because there's no content. I don't really agree with like there's no content, but yeah, pretty much. That is really it for today's video, boys. That's my thoughts on Krunker and its state. I think I see a bright future for the game. It just needs to be updated more consistently and have better servers. That's the only things I could really think of that is like insanely bad about the game. Not even insanely bad, but you know, things that could be improved. But yeah, make sure to check me out on Twitch. And then I'm gonna have to edit this faster than Sorbo is gonna return to the game after this update. But yeah, see ya.